Hello, GSD432 class. So, like every week, we have either videos or no videos, no book reading. So we're going to continue on with the Stealth Project, okay? And so we're going to watch the 200 and 300 versions of the videos. So watch that. It's about an hour and a half of your time of just watching those. Probably another hour and a half to pause and catch up what he was doing, so on and so forth. So work on your projects. Discussion questions. We have 4 discussion questions. So as always, the first 2, just talk about it, give your opinion. You don't need to back it up with facts or references, but you can if you want to. I'm not going to stop you. The last 2, you do have to post where you got your information from and cite it. Design pattern. So hopefully last seminar you got a good understanding of what the observer design pattern is. And so pretty much I'm going to tell you. So you have a class A and a class B, okay? And these classes could be whatever they want, right? Dog, cat, whatever. There's a lot of times where, class A is interested in information from class B. And when people start programming, the first thing they do is they'll have class A always ping class B, what's your information? What's your information? What's your information? What's your information? Class A becomes that annoying, bothered dude that keeps harassing class B for his information, okay? Because class A is interested when class B's information changes, okay? So that class A is always like, what's your information? What's your information? What is your information? Has it changed? Has it changed? Has it changed? Has it changed? Okay? This design pattern gets away from that. And you could probably off the top of your head, figure out why that is a bad way to have your program run, right? Because now class A has to use all these resources to request class B's information, and then class B has to respond all the time to class A's requests. So that's a lot of processing to go back and forth. It just sucks up resources. That is not the design pattern. This design pattern solves this situation. What this design pattern does is, so class A will tell class B, hey, I'm interested in when something changes, just let me know. And so class A will register with class B, and then as class B goes on with his life, he may never talk to class A because it never changes. But when he does change, he will tell class A, hey, I've changed, here's the information. And so you can see there that this design pattern gets away from that constant communication when nothing has changed. On the flip side, if B is a class that is always changing, it's always updating class A. But that is probably a better situation than class B harassing class A. Class A harassing class B about the changes. It's better if class B keeps updating class A about the changes that are happening. So that's the observer design pattern in a nutshell. And so, and a side note, I don't know if you guys and gals have noticed, but I've I know I've done a YouTube search, and there's one guy out there that does a really great job of explaining these design patterns with examples and code, and I would really recommend you guys hunting that guy down. Now, I'll have to look, see if I put it in the links in this page, but I know I put one of them in the links in the last class. So if you're interested, just email me and I can find it real easy. It's pretty easy, and I'll give it to you guys. Anyways, that's the design pattern. So our project for that design pattern is, I gotta read. We're doing the copycat thing, and so you're gonna have several different objects out there in your scene. They're all gonna be observing a subject. And when that subject changes, they are going to respond appropriately. Yeah. Anyways, that's the project, the design pattern project. Again, our main project is the stealth project. We'll be finishing up parts 2 and 3 of it. We're almost at the end of this project, and so this one was divided up into the first 3 weeks to give you an idea of, okay, some of these projects will take some time to work on, because the last class, all of our projects were 1 week projects. This one is a 3-week project, or we set it up to be a 3-week project. And then the next couple of projects after that are going to get really, really program intense and heavy. So I'm just warning you. Reflection journal. As always, please work on your reflection journals. I do want to state something about it. I was looking at some of you guys' reflection journals last time. I would prefer you guys, write out those questions or copy them into your document, and then answer each question individually and not just write a paragraph. I do not like the paragraph that represents the 6 or whatever number of questions I have here, because now I have to go hunt and find and read between the lines of, was this comment about this, or what's going on. Okay, so I would like you guys to have those. You don't have to go back to seminar 1 if you've already done seminar 1 and you already did the paragraph thing. Start from now, please. Write the questions out, write your answer, and really, like, again, this is a reflection journal. This is to help you, this is to help me. You're not getting graded on the content, you're just getting graded on whether or not you did it each week. So they don't have to be, you don't have to write a book for each question. You can just write a sentence or two. If you need to write a book, you may write a book. But just to help me out, I really would like you to do the individual questions. And that's kind of why I do that with the discussion questions. I put them all in each different thread. Keeps comments, keeps everything together. Oh, excuse me. Last but not least, your engagement in the class. Just keep posting to the forums. It's pretty simple. I just look to see how many posts you post and grade you on that. Some of you love posting, and that's great. I like it. And some of you are kind of not posting too much. But I haven't dinged anybody yet, so because I'm a pushover. Yeah. So try to post as much as you can. Don't spam the whole thing if possible, and keep the topics on topic. Okay, that's it. My videos keep getting longer and longer, and so I'll stop here. If you need any help, let me know. Bye.